Hey guys, Graham fam here, sitting in the grass, in quarantine, in lockdown, just wanting to share, kind of catch up what we've done the last couple months. I'm going to share about Brazil. So Brazil was even in February, which seems like forever ago. But we went to the Send, which was a gathering, about 140,000 people, 3 stadiums full of just Brazilians that are in love with God and want to do missions. And so we just saw God show up and move in the lives of people, saw people get healed and give their lives to God, but just being kind of ignited and sent out to do missions and to take Jesus to the world. It was amazing, life transforming time. Even just to be in a stadium with 70,000 people doing worship was like heaven. It was like the kingdom. So it is beautiful. So we did that for a week. Kind of went to a school before that, and then kind of the Send school, just training and prepping for that, talking more about God. And after that we spent 2 weeks out of Dunamis Farm, which, like a lot of things for us in this season, is not what we thought, but it was beautiful and it was good. And so we ended up spending 2 weeks at Dunamis Farm, which is a place where Fire and Fragrance is doing a school, doing a DTS, discipleship training school that we were a part of in Kona. So we were there for 2 weeks, helping serve and helping kind of run a leadership track. And we felt like we were really supposed to launch a Respect the Corners space. And so in partnership with Dunamis Farm, they gave us a space, which you'll see pictures of in our letter that we're sending out with this video. And this kind of shows the space they gave us and the big red door that we put in partnership of just remembering their history as well as ours in the new partnership. So we built the gym, which took a couple weeks, did some discipleship training with some of the athletes and the coaches, just helping train them to coach and kind of reproduce what we believe in as Respect the Corners. So that's what we did. It was awesome, unexpected, a lot of discipleship, a lot of family opportunities. Layla, what do you want to share?
Okay, so something crazy that happened in Brazil was, well, the Send was a crazy experience, like Daddy said. But on Dunamis Farm, we had like 2 weeks of rest. Really, we got to get to know the people there, the staff, and we didn't get to do much of what we thought we were gonna do, but it was still so awesome. And someone came up to me one day and she was just telling me how she grew up being a missions kid too, and she said how my life impacted her so much just being a missions kid and how she saw it was actually important. So that was crazy cool.
So life now, like Scott said, we're on day 3 of our 21-day lockdown by the government, by the president, Ramaphosa, in an attempt to kind of slow the spread and help the vulnerable here in South Africa. So we're taking it really seriously. We're super blessed. We live in kind of a guest house, so there's garden space and there's a wall, so we can actually get outside, which a lot of people can't. We're here with our whole team. Some things that were in process you guys can pray for me. I made a contact with a woman who's a professor of nursing at the university, and through talking with her, I was invited to come once a week and speak with students if they needed just not necessarily counseling, but just mentorship or somebody to pray with them. And it was really neat. She actually went to the dean of the program and they found an office space for me and everything, and then the next week they shut down the school, so I never got to go. But we're just praying that when all this is over, that'll be a way that I can serve and really support the nursing students that are currently in the university here. What else? We're doing some classes. One of the biggest things is we're getting to meet as RTC and twice a day lead classes. So all of the level 1 coaches are running different classes, which is fun because I'm doing a informal internship being a secondary coach during that, and learning how to do that while we're here and just keep team dynamics growing and keep being physically fit, and so that we don't go stir crazy. We're spending tons of time in the prayer room doing the Moravian hours. There's an invitation for you guys to join us. We live stream every night here from 5 to 7 p.m., which is 5 to 7 p.m. if you're in Hawaii, or a.m.
8 to 10, right?
And 8 to 10 a.m. if you're in Pacific Standard Time, so Oregon, Washington, California. And then I can't do the math for the rest of you guys that'll see this. just depending on Pacific Standard Time, 8 to 10 a.m. It's 2 hours of just worship in the Word. We pray for South Africa, but we actually pray for the whole world, and it's just a really neat way that we can be together. It's a little bit awkward for us. We can't, on screen, we can't join together. We live together, and we can't change that situation. We share a common space and a kitchen, and so we have a large group, and that's just what it is. But on camera, it's only about 3 people and somebody recording, just to honor everything that the government's asked. And I just want to urge you to chime in, to listen. It can be a little awkward, but that's okay. God's not awkward with us, so we'll just work through it. Also, you can sign up online at movement.co.za. And pick hours to just do 24 hours of prayer, and it's just ways that we could join with you guys, and or you could join with us, which would really be awesome. It's fun to see a few people's names pop up. We've already seen that. It's just incredible. It's a way to feel connected so far away. And it's the thing that we can do as believers is really press into the Lord and worship and prayer for the vulnerable and the people who have lost, and just trusting that God's going to transform all of our hearts in this time that's hard.
So yeah, normal life here. I would go to school and I would wear a uniform, and that's.
You were going to school, huh?
I was going to school. If we weren't in quarantine, I would be at school. But that's crazy. It's a whole new experience. Being in quarantine.
So what are we doing? What are you doing now?
Now I'm doing homeschool because I can't go to school with quarantine. So it's mostly just online, and I get to play piano and
work on Afrikaans,
yeah,
which we're
work
all
on
going to do. We're going to
Afrikaans.
start group classes together so we can
And
learn
I broke
Afrikaans.
my arm.
Layla has what's called a buckle break. She was playing soccer with the men. She's so tough, and she has to wear that for 2 weeks, and then mommy gets to just saw it off. No, it's only a half cast, so we should be able to cut it off and remove it, but we're doing really well.
Yeah,
We miss
it's
you guys.
so
We
fun.
love you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your financial support. We can't do it without you. Please, please, please check in with us, and an email or WhatsApp or a text message. I don't know if that'll come through, to just let us know how we can be praying. Facebook Messenger works also. We have the time. We want to contend for you guys as well. And we just want you to know that we are contending for you. We know that you guys have businesses. We all have family. We all are different ages. We all know people who are at risk. So just know that we're taking our hours, our Moravian prayer hours, really seriously, and we're contending for you guys.
Yeah.
We love you.
Bye-bye. from
Awesome.
the
Love you all.
ground.
See you next time.